but I genuinely think that two of them actually like each other's company.
Yeah, I think he likes. I think he likes her as well.
Huh? You think what?
I think he likes her.
That was how Stray Bullets hits Adekunle. Okay, guys, a lot of you might not understand the concept of this discussion, but I'm here to put you guys out of your misery. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Azine Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Yes guys, so that clip you guys saw at the beginning of this video is part of a discussion. In fact, it was a mass discussion that was going on in the level 1 house, and boy oh boy did I enjoy that conversation. Nobody was safe, like they were coming at all angles. Now, how did that discussion start? Okay, so basically they were just talking about past relationship in the past, in the previous Big Brother Naija seasons. They talked about Mary Ike, that is Mercy and Ike. They talked about Neo and V. They talked about Ozo and Nengi, like they will never let my Ozo rest just because in love woman. They talked about Ozo and Nengi. They basically like talked about, you know, the relationships they liked the most. And while they were having this discussion, that was how Kid Rika, you know, came in. That is Kid Wire and Erica discussion came in. And our boy Sheggz was like, I think me and Bella are like Kid Wire and Erica. And Doyin and Chichi, they were like, no, I think you guys are more like Ozo and Nengi. And they went on to say there's a lot of following going on. And Doyin was like, I think you are like a more reciprocated Ozo and Nengi, whatever that means. Doyin even went ahead to say that at some point when she wanted to have a bath, she wanted to ask, you know, what's her name, Bella, you know, so that, you know, she can go out so that Sheggz can follow her, you know, and leave the room. Yes, guys. So in the midst of all those discussions, that was how, you know, Adekunle took mouth and I said, oh, I think both of them genuinely likes each other. And that was how Sheggz was like, but you like her too. And Chichi is a mad human bitch. She was like, eh? Everyone was like, eh? And Adekunle was not like, not like I like her like that. I'm like, shut up, my friend, shut up. What do you mean you don't like her like that? You like her like that. Oga, Obeni, accept it. Like, Adekunle was trying so hard ever since, you know, she said that to support Sheggz. At some point, I kind of think it irritated Doyin at some point, because Doyin was like, I believe everything he says, you're going to be like, that's correct, that's correct, that's correct. Because everything Sheggz says, you are like, it's correct, it's correct, it's correct. And he was not like, oh, we have private discussions, blah, 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 or whatnot. I mean, this particular dinner table discussion has caused a lot of wahala on Twitter. Some people are saying that Chichi and Doyen are practically enemies of the Sheila-ship. If you don't know what the Sheila-ship is, that is Sheggz and Bella, that they're angry because, I mean, everything, you know, that Sheggz has been doing for Bella, they want it for themselves. And because they can't get it, they are plain flat out jealous. And some other people are of the school of thought that Sheggz is doing too. In 5 days, already thinks he's in this, you know, bonded relationship. Yeah. And again, Chichi also made mention, you know, to Sheggz when Sheggz made that statement. It was like, do you think you're actually in a relationship? That's what you came into this house to do too. You know, in just 5 days, you're already in a relationship. Is it love you came to this house to do? And Sheggz made a statement. You know me, I pick out words that people say. He was like, they expected me to come to the show and be the playboy. That was why they chose me. A lot of you kind of like thought I should be like the playboy and all that. And Chichi was like, you know what? I didn't even like see you as the playboy kind. Like I saw a fine guy, a fine dude, but not really like a playboy kind of guy. You know, I see people and I see their faces. I not like, I'll start thinking, oh, this is how this person is and all that. And Doyin now said, maybe that's why you feel like you're under pressure to focus on one girl, to change the narrative that you're not a playboy. Yeah, and somehow it's actually making sense. Because in his head, because I've noticed in the past days, Sheggz has been all about what the viewers think, what the viewers think, what the viewers think. The viewers might not do this. The viewers might. At some point, I'm like, Sheggz, you know what? Just come and exchange seats with me. Come and be watching on the screen so me, I can go into the house. Because it's almost like you love being the viewer more than the housemate that you are. Like, it's almost being so performative, to be very honest. I talked about this in my previous video, right? And this discussion is giving me a little more insight on the way Sheggz is thinking. So he's thinking, everybody thinks, fine guy, I'm a playboy, and let me change the narrative. I think that's what he's thinking. And now, he mentioning that, oh, he thinks that he and Bella are like Kid Wire and Erica. And this is not the first time he's mentioning himself or likening himself to Kid Wire. Doesn't that send a message to you guys that this guy is a gamer? Even though I think he's cute. Forget the cuteness. Let me use my head here. The moment he keeps likening himself with past housemates, it gets me worried for Bella. Because at this point, Bella has fallen for Sheggz, hook, line, and sinker. Hard girl, baby girl don't fall yakata. How do I know she has fallen? She had a discussion with Elo Swag and with that guy that's always laughing. What's his name? Gidfire. And Gidfire is annoying. Like, I used to like him, but his laugh is annoying me. The only thing I like about Gidfire is basically like he talks like Davido at some point, but really he's annoying me. His laughter is pissing me off. But let's continue. I'm digressing. So they had this conversation, and the conversation is all about Doyin. And Gidfire and Elo Swag were trying to let her know, that is Bella, that yes, it's obvious that Doyin likes your man. Basically doing like Sheggz, and that's why she's doing that. But at some point they kind of like made it seem like, okay, maybe it's not really about Sheggz, it's about the way what Sheggz does, you know, for Bella, you know, hold up her blankets, make her food. And Bella on her own end is saying, I mean, who doesn't like a princess treatment? Who doesn't like that? You know, they want that and they can't get it. That's why they are mad. That's what she said. You know, and she also said, you know, that even Sheggz is kind of like holding back because let it not be like he's doing too much. If not, he would have been serving her breakfast in bed. I'm like, baby girl, calm down, no. Let it not be like he will serve you breakfast. You know, everybody go chop breakfast last. Let it not be that kind of breakfast. Because she was like, oh, he's holding back. You know, that's why they are mad and all that. And from all that conversation, even down to the conversation she was having, you know, with Sheggz in the garden, you know, where she was like, why are they advising you? Are you a child? You know, I'm not concerned about what they say behind my back. You know, they're just kind of like saying they're jealous, basically. You know, it's about the one they say in my face, you know, and all that. I'm thinking to myself that Bella has fallen for Sheggz. I mean, it takes an extraordinary person not to fall for a guy, you know, that does, I mean, he ticks all the boxes, right? But the problem here is he's ticking all the boxes in a game show. If it's in real life, you might think of it. But this one is a reality TV show, which we all know people go there to present a different form of their reality so that they will get ahead in the game. And people use people to get ahead in the game. Now, I'm thinking that Bella should really, really be careful. Really, really be careful and be smart about this. Don't go and be fighting at your other woman because of man. I know Doyin, her own 2 day for her body, because we all know that Doyin likes Sheggz. Obviously, we know that Adekunle likes, you know, Bella. And even Sheggz knows that for him to even throw that, you know, public jab, you know, at Adekunle in the housemate's presence, he also told Bella that every time he kind of looks away, you know, Adekunle wants to have that conversation. Adekunle wants to be there. And I don't understand why Adekunle kind of like pretending. Like I told you guys, it's not a square, it's a trapezium basically. So Sheggz like Bella, Doyin likes Sheggz, Adekunle likes Bella, but then again, Alison likes Adekunle, even though she's pretending like she likes Dotun. It's a crazy, crazy circle in that island house. At some point, I'm thinking, maybe we just call them Love Island, because the only thing these guys, whenever they wake up, they talk about is love. They're not even like worried that they have a presentation to do today. It's almost as if they've forgotten that they have a presentation to do today. And in my head, if they fail it, I mean, I don't really care if they fail it, because, I mean, the trenches, the people in the level 2 have put in a whole lot of work in their presentation. And also, I also think that this Sheggz talks too much. Yes, guys, because, I mean, after the conversation, the heart-to-heart conversation he had with Doyin yesterday, guess what? Sheggz went to tell Bella all about it. Yes, how do I know this? Because Bella mentioned to Elo Swag and to, what's his name, Oga Laughing Gas, what's his name, Guinea Fire, that the reason why Doyin is not pursuing Sheggz is because, Sheggz told her that Doyin said it's because of the respect she has for Bella. Now, making Bella, like I said, to be in the World Cup. So yeah, I'm still waiting. A lot of things are still going to be going down in this house. Yeah, a lot of things are going, like the tension is building, even though this tension is coming from a love trapezium, but it's interesting. Anything for the drama, here over here, we live for the drama as long as we are not in any way or form involved in it. So we are actually looking forward to the drama because it's going to be an exciting one. But I really don't think that Sheggz is genuine, even though he's ticking all the, boxes, but on paper, he's looking like the best thing, to happen to any woman after sliced bread. And again, do you guys notice how Sheggz always talks about his ex? Like, even Doyin mentioned it, and Doyin was like, it's almost as if you're not talking to us whenever you're talking about your ex. You are actually like trying so hard, to explain to her what happened between the both of you, like extending an apology, hoping that she watches it. And he was like, no, you don't know what happened. That the both of them, that there was a time she scrolled, that his ex scrolled through his phone and saw 2 messages from 2 girls, and later on found out that he never really had anything to do with those girls physically, but even though he was emotionally cheating on her, which is like the worst kind of cheating if you ask me. And they decided to go on a break, and I think it was Chichi or Doyen that said, okay, you guys went on a break, but not a breakup, and hope you're not using like Bella for a rebound. And he said no, that he already had a rebound, and he wants to be intentional about the next relationship he's going to be entering. Probably it will lead to marriage. And that was where the jealousy in Doyin just, shut up, like said, I'm here. And Doyin said, oh, or maybe another rebound. I'm like, girl, please, don't make it so obvious that you want this man to yourself. But for Sheggz and his ex, it seems to me like maybe he's not over her. Maybe. And hearing the stories we heard, from this ex, I think that's one of the reasons why I don't really trust Sheggz's intention towards Bella. Because every time it's almost looking like he's doing too much. Not like doing too much, but he's being performative, if that makes sense. And he's trying so hard to explain. Like, why does he feel the need to always explain? Does that make sense? Or am I making sense? Somebody help me out here, because it's looking like he's trying too hard. And I can't help it. Love Island Big Brother Level 1 edition. Anyways, we're still keeping up with them. We'll see what what will happen, because I'm all for the drama. Yes, guys, it's an interesting one. I mean, today has got off on an interesting start. So let's see how this will continue. Will Bella confront Doyin? Will Sheggz tell Doyin off? Will Adekunle actually man up to Sheggz to actually admit that he likes Bella that much? Watch out. Let's see what will happen in the coming days in the Big Brother Naija house. On that note, I say thank you guys so very much for being part of my channel. If you've not already subscribed, you know what to do. Kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Adekunle Williams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead.